DeadRails is the game that saved Roblox from endless shitty simulators and made me log back into my account that was abandoned for years. I swear this was tough back then. In DeadRails, we start in Texas and have to cross the zombie-infested deserts with mentally challenged people and the terrain that uses too much coal. The end goal is to make it to Mexico, cause they somehow made a cure for the zombie virus. But after a certain man did a little trolling against the Mexicans, they don't really like the US, especially if you're white. In my opinion, it's better to fight the zombies than getting to experience the passion of the Mexican cartel. Anyway, Mexico is 80,000 miles away, and to get there, we need fuel, which you can loot or buy, and the game basically revolves around these two. You buy coal, loot the buildings and infected towns on your way, and sell the stuff that you got in the next town. These towns act as a shop and a save point. They are roughly 10,000 miles apart from each other. You can spend the night here safely, and as long as you have money, there are a lot of things that you can buy, like fuel, torches, armor, healing stuff and more. You can also buy guns and melee weapons here, cause this isn't a terrain simulator, it's a zombie game. You don't really need a gun to kill the zombies because they are pretty weak and are slower than you. The runners are more of a problem, but you can easily break their ankles. The real problem are the werewolves. These guys are the apex predator of DeadRails. There is nothing scarier than seeing one of these guys run at you. If you're a new player and see one, you're basically dead. If there is only one werewolf, you can kill him with a gun. But if there is multiple of them, the best course of action is to spread your cheeks like a good boy and queue for the next match. After the werewolves, the outlaws are the most dangerous. They used to be really easy to deal with, but the devs added bullet penetration to the game and they are shooting bullets at you. When you kill them, you can sell their bodies to the sheriff, and he doesn't care if they are used or not. You can also use the horse if it's not dead. This game is best played with your friends, but if you're like me and don't have a social life, just play solo. Don't bother to play with randoms. It is way easier to beat the game alone rather than with an literal experimental AI. I swear these people don't have brains. This guy reminded me to not stop at each checkpoint. In the end, he showed me a glitch that he probably found in TikTok. He fell off the map and died. This guy joined my game, took the starting money and left the game, but I didn't take it to heart, cause I knew he was traumatized after Gargura left. Anyway, it would be really boring if you looted random buildings for 3 hours straight, so they added some POIs to the game. The best one is the Vampire Mansion. This is where boys become men. As soon as you enter, you are greeted by a pack of werewolves coming at you in a terrain formation. In the earlier builds of the game, they couldn't exit from the door, but now they can come outside. If you manage to kill all the werewolves and the vampires, you get a ton of loot and the life steal dagger, which is not even useful by the time you get to the mansion. You already have a gun and a ton of snake oil, which increases speed and regenerates your HP. After getting to the 80,000 miles checkpoint, you are greeted by a town of outlaws. After clearing them, you get all the ammo you could ask for and pull the lever which starts a countdown. A lot of enemies come at you once you do this, and after you survive, you go to Mexico. It is pretty easy, unless you go to the science lab POI and collect these body parts, put them together and electrify them. This triggers a zombie horde that you have to survive, and your reward is a very powerful ray gun that has limited ammo. Nothing happens after that, but the thing you put together is gone. To the ending waiting for you. This is Buff Tesla. Don't ask me why he's here and why is he so buff. The only thing that I know is that he's pretty hard. So you can actively make the ending harder for yourself by fixing Tesla's body. After beating the game, you get a certain amount of bonds that you can use to buy terrains that are mostly useless. You can make the safest terrain in the game by using metal plates. But you can also buy classes which are a lot more useful. I'm gonna name a few that I used personally. The Arsonist is the Pyromancer class. You get some Molotovs at the start and you are immune to fire, which is useless cause the only one that can set you on fire is you. The Molotovs also got nerfed, so this class is pretty shit now. The Werewolf class gets nerfed by 10% to almost all of the stats in the day, but in the night, all of your stats become double, which is very good for solo players, cause almost all of your oopsies happen at night. The survivor gets a tomahawk at the start, and you deal more damage depending on how low your HP is. So it's a pretty good class for the people who panic a lot, or the gamblers who want high risk high reward. The last one that I'm gonna talk about is the milkman. You pour cum on yourself and become Superman. There is also nightmare difficulty, which is a lot harder than normal, with stronger enemies, fewer loot, and higher fuel consumption. You also lose your passive health regeneration, and they recently added a scorched earth difficulty. It's always raining flammable piss, and some of the enemies are on fire, so if they hit you, you're screwed. Arsonist would be very useful here, but you can't use classes in this difficulty. The devs are actively updating the game, which is in alpha right now, so a lot of things might change in the future, but I don't really care. I just want to get this video over with. So I'm gonna go now.